absence of your love, and in the absence of human touch.
Did you have a palpable idea that music could, as well as being an escape in terms of listening to it, did you see it as a personal escape? When was it you thought that it could be a way out of Manchester for you?
Realistically,
Yeah.
not till very late. Not till very late.
What, until you were making
I
it?
was late, you know, I was late. But when I was early and I was that big, I sang and sang and sang, and I loved music.
Did you?
Yes.
What, as a child?
As a very small child, I always sang and
What sort of stuff?
bought records. Just the top 30.
You sang away from the top
Nothing,
there.
no Italian classical stuff, just the top 30. I was obsessed with the charts and singing and standing on the table. But later, of course, I became too big to stand on the table, which is where the stage came in.
Thank heavens for stages.
You hiss and groan and you constantly moan, but you don't ever go away. And that's because all you need is me.
When people have asked me like what you're like, and I said that you are very much, and it's interesting that you at once add that lyric, I am a living sign, because I do consider you to be very much the embodiment of your work. I'd in fact simply say to people, listen to his work, he is like that, come to life. It's not like meeting someone and thinking, oh, how bizarre. So it must be awful for you, is it?
Yes, thank you. Yes, it is. Night and day. But somebody has to be me.
Yes.
It can't be you.
Mama, why did you do it? Mama, who drove you to it?
Why do you think you have that relationship with animals?
Because I have a great deal of love inside me, and I don't like to see injustice. And I think animals are treated abysmally, and taken to the point of extinction, and then everybody brings them back. And then when they're back from extinction, they bring them back to extinction. It's quite pathetic.
There's no point in bouncing around extinction.
No, but I think the human being is not non-violent. People have to kill, and they have to control.
Recognition was sort of culture, like was quite cultural and typical.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a high-minded elite idea for you. You were very much a pop cultural figure.
Well, yes, and because pop culture was considered very lowbrow.
Yeah.
Because it was so commercialised and thrown at people. Whereas classical music was never thrown at people and was never sold to people, they just found it. So pop music was always considered to be a bit illiterate. But nonetheless, I took all these peculiar strands and I emerged somehow.
Was that deliberate?
What?
This manifestation of.
Well, I had no choice. I couldn't make myself be something that I wasn't.
I'm doing very well. I can block out the present and the past now.
You know, you're an artist. What obligations do you feel as an artist?
To who?
Anybody? Do you
None.
feel you don't feel
None
any
at all.
obligation?
I don't feel any obligation. No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Other than to yourself?
Well, yes, I mean, I control me. I control this.
It's a remarkable
You know,
job
there
you've
isn't
done.
a device behind the chair that some small person is pressing. I control this, and I write this dialogue, and I try to make it as powerful as possible.
Yeah.
And I try to give myself a leading role in life, as you do, and
Yeah.
have, but might not always.
Well, I don't know. I shall resign.
Lay back your head. You were good in your time, and we thank you.
I try to keep a low profile all the time.
Yeah.
I never want to be seen anywhere. and I think that served me quite well.
Yeah.
Because I think if I had became a part of any scene or set, I would have been savaged.
Yeah.
And every step I would have taken would have been ridiculed and criticised, but I've just kept away. Because people become obsessed with the thing that they can't stand and they don't like. That person becomes very important to them, and they don't let go.
They kind of nourish their hatred.
Yes, yes, that's absolutely right.
In the absence of your love, and in the absence of human touch,